Welcome back to Life on Cars. Hope you're all well. And in today's episode we're back on the MR2 because I need to remove the door card from the driver's side door. Basically I've got a couple of electrical problems that I want to explore and try and get to the bottom of, where the door card needs to come off. So this episode is all about taking the door card off, and then what I'm going to do is over the next couple of videos I'm going to basically try and get to the bottom of the electrical faults within the door. It's going to be too much for one video, so I'm going to break it down. So hopefully you'll get something out of this if you're an MR2 Mk2 owner. So let's get into it. Let's get that door card removed. Let's go. Yeah, so like I said at the start of the video, there's a couple of reasons I want to have a go at taking this door panel off. First one is I do have a bit of a central locking issue, so I can lock the passenger door from the key, but I can't unlock the passenger door from the driver's side key. Nothing happens. That's never worked. I've checked the bulb and it's not the bulb. So yeah, there's just 2 or 3 things that I need to investigate on this, which does need the door trims off. So let's get into it. Let's go. So easy bits first. There's a screw here which is easy to see, and there is a screw here. So we'll take them out and then we'll figure out how this switch assembly comes out, and we'll figure out if that needs to come out as well. So what will we find getting behind this panel? Will we find broken wires? I don't know. But yeah, it'd be good to figure out why that light's not working, and obviously if we can figure out what's going on with the central locking as well, that'll be good. Yeah, it's a shame about that. I don't know how it's obviously been broken at some point when it was removed. It's full of cracks as well. It's probably just gone brittle with age. So I'll have to try and find one of those. Now if I remember rightly, these just need to be popped up. So let's have a look at this switch assembly. So one of the things I do, because I need a sharp screwdriver to get down there and just lift it, but I don't want to go in with the metal in case it marks the plastic. So one of the things you can do is just wrap some insulating tape around your screwdriver just to give it a bit of padding, and then we'll go in and see if we can pop this out and see what the clips are like. Yeah, so it's got a clip at the front here which pops into a square metal hole. So it's this front end that you need to get up first, and then it will come out after that. And then what you need to do is to disconnect the electrical connectors. Like that. That's unfortunate. So there's something missing off the back of mine. It was sat in okay, but I did notice that it was moving a little bit. Looks like there's a clip that's broken off the back there, and it's being modified as well. Looks like there's been a repair done here to, and same on the mirror controls as well. It's been plastic welded and a tie strap's been fitted across there to hold that in because it was broken. So yeah, it's had a little bit of work, that switch pack, in the past, but yeah, top tip, that'll be the bit that you'll need to just get gently underneath here and just pop the front out to get that clip to release. Okay, that's that out of the way. What's next? If memory serves me correct, I'm pretty sure this has to come out because I think there's a couple of screws behind it. So the way to do this is to get your fingers in from the bottom and push it up. And it's just on a couple of poppers. And yes, there's a screw there, look, that we need to take out. So we can set that to one side and take that screw out of there. There we are. Right, I think there's a couple of screws behind here, and there's a little slot just at the bottom there. You can put a little sharp screwdriver in and just gently bring that out. That's it, and that'll come off. Yeah, there's a couple of screws here on this door light, so we'll take them off. And because I'm guessing there'll be a connector behind here. Yeah, so we'll release that connector. Right, I'm just going to check, see if there's any hidden screws underneath. Oh yeah, I think there's something because I can feel my fingers gone in there and there. So let's see, there might be a couple of screws along the bottom of this carpeted bit next. So if you're doing yours, there is some screws. There's one here, and one here. Looks like three that are at the bottom of the carpet here. So we need to take them out, and then I think the rest of it will just be on poppers. It should pop off. So the only other thing that I'm going to look at is, before I start pulling this trim away around the edges, there is this little tweeter piece here, which I think we'll need to just remove because otherwise it'll catch on the top of the door card there. So let's have a look and see how that comes out. I think it just carefully pulls back. Yeah. Ugh, spider behind there. Gross. Oh, look at that, we've got a little seed or something in there. Yeah, so there's like a little lug on the bottom that slots in the bottom, and then it just has a little popper on the top. So it's worth just carefully taking that off so that you don't damage it when you're it also gives a bit of clearance for the top of the panel to come past. So I think with a bit of luck now, this should just be on poppers. Yeah. Don't know what that is, that's just fell out the bottom. Yeah, that's off a wiper. I don't know where that's come from. Must have fell out somewhere. So now, yeah, that does that. We should be able to just lift it up so that it can come out from under the seal there. That's it. And there we are, it's off. Set that to one side. So you can see where those 3 screws went through at the bottom. So there, 1, 2, and then 3 there. What's happened, which happens quite a lot, is it has left a couple of the poppers in the door. So it's left that one there, and it's left that one there. So I'm just going to pop them out now and put them back in the trim. Problem is they go brittle with age, these, so I might need to replace them. Let's see if we can get this one to come out. Try and get behind it. So you can see I've got them out, but you can see what happens. Bits tend to fly off over time because these go really brittle. That one's not too bad, but it basically needs that bit to slot back into the door card. I'll show you. Yeah, so you see these slots here. So what's supposed to happen is that it's supposed to be locked into position like that. So you drop it in and push it across. So it looks like that one might go back in to where it's supposed to go, which is here. Yep, that one's gone back in, but I can see that there's quite a few missing actually, because there should be another 3 in the around the speaker, so there should be some of those in there as well. So yeah, might have to see if I can get a few more of these. It's worth, when you've got the trims off, if you know, it's worth. I see there's another one there, look. Well, that's that one I think that's broken. Should be in there. It's worth trying to replace these because it'll prevent rattles, and it just holds the trim on much better if you can find replacements. So I actually need 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think that's it. Yeah, so there's only 1, 1, 2, 3 that are actually salvageable, but I do need to find 1, 2, 3, 4 replacements for this side. Just noticed there's some interesting little stamps that you can still see there from the factory. I wonder if that's a date, but there's no number left sadly on the end there, unless it's because this is supposedly a 1990, but maybe that was originally said 89, I don't know. But that date looks like 12 to 12. I don't know whether they are dates. They're probably not dates. Don't know what they are. It's another original mark up there, look, from the factory. Interesting. I'll have to check on the other side when I get the other side off, see if those are similar. So there we are then, door car removal. Hope you find that useful if you're an MR2 Mk2 owner. So you'll be joining me next time when I start digging into some of the various problems in this door. So yep, I'll be investigating the central locking fault and trying to figure out why we've got no power going to the light at the bottom of the door as well. So stay tuned. Well, there we are then. that's the door card off. I just need to get stuck into the electrical problems now. So you'll see that on the next couple of videos on the MR2. If you got something out of that, give me a like and subscribe, and check out the playlist for the MR2, because there might be something in there that you find useful. Now, it wasn't too bad to get off, was it? You just need to be careful with these old cars with brittle plastics and things like that. Take your time and it all comes apart eventually. I'll see you all again very soon with something else on Life on Cars. Bye bye.